this is our 10th report, and we use the GRI model, the standards. We report on the core option. It's a journey we've been on, and I'm very happy to be here to present it to you. Over the years, we've learned to take a deep emphasis onto the SDGs. We've aligned the SDGs to going beyond. We've integrated the 9 SDGs into our business strategy. This report is balanced. We talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. And over the years, being 10 years, we have managed to get some trend analysis as we go along. So allow me at this point to recognize the continued leadership that we get from our board. Thank you, Michael. The CEO, thank you, Peter. Our executive leadership team, thank you. Our Chief Corporate Affairs Officer, thank you so much, Steve Chege. And it will be a disservice if I don't say that this report is worked on by 40 different champions across the business. Thank you to the champions who have contributed to this report. And there are some champions like me who've been in this journey 10 years. I have all the 10 years experience in this report. Thank you to the core sustainability team, Samson, Agnes, Michael, Valentine, Owen, and Chris, for helping put this report together. And thank you, Team KPMG, for always being there to guide us, and Team PwC for assuring this report and the numbers in it. So going beyond and just giving you a quick review of the year, in the year under review, our diversity remained 50-50. There's not been a major change in that. And our staff, 92% of them, understand their purpose, and they are fully engaged and willing to work here. Regrettably, in the year under review, we had 3 fatalities involving third parties, 1 pedestrian fatality, 1 fatality involving a motorcycle taxi rider, and 1 fatality due to a fall from height. In response to this, as a business, we have committed to conduct a national sensitization campaign on road safety, as well as our zero harm agenda as a business. On the environmental side, our footprint has grown by 10%, and as Steve said, this is attributed to the recurrent power outages that forced us to use diesel generators, as well as the aggressive expansion, as you'll see in the next slide. On the infrastructure side, we've had very good growth across all the platforms and touch points that we have. We have good growth in 3G, 4G. 4G last year was at 70-something%. Now we're at 94%. We've had good growth in fiber and fiber to the home. We've upgraded 1,045 sites to 4G, and this is because of the demand driven by our customers working from home and needing to stay in touch during the pandemic. Looking at the economic side, the greatest contributor to the value we create has been the economic side of it has been our operational expenditure, which increased marginally in the year under review. Also, the capital expenditure, which decreased, also affected a few of the numbers I'll show you in the True Value report. Our customers comprise of enterprise business customers and the consumer customer. We classify them in those 2 main categories, and the consumer customers are those who consume services such as voice, mobile, fixed data, and mobile money. The enterprise customers include businesses of all sizes, ranging from small and medium enterprises to large corporations and public entities. In the year under review, we experienced growth across all customer channels and across all the customer bases. The financials were explained during the full year results, so allow me not to dive into the financials. So we do have the True Value Bridge. In the True Value Bridge, it shows that as a business, we remain committed to our purpose of transforming life, and our latest True Value report indicates that the True Value to Kenyan society created by Safaricom, cumulatively, that is looking at the social, the economic, and the environmental impact, is 9.7 times the financial profit of the year. This has gone up slightly from last year, and we have also contributed 5% to the GDP of this country. This has slightly dipped this year based on the investments we did and also on the operating model. What is worth noting here is the growing contribution from social externalities, particularly through the social value created by M-Pesa as the product grows and evolves. In the year under review, we did have a materiality review. We saw it is 10 years and thought it was time that we looked into our material matters and see if we are still relevant to our stakeholders, to the shareholders, to the investors, and to the community in which we operate in. So after the review, the material matters now are governance, business ethics and risks, our regulatory environment, our platforms. This is where we've had a significant shift, because previously we called it the network. Now it is our platforms. Then we have environmental stewardship as one of the material matters, and then innovations and partnerships. So we've rejigged a few of these. Allow me to give you a little insights into the material matters. So under governance, business ethics and risk highlights, our highlights are, so ongoing leveraging of machine learning and cyber threat intelligence. We have had a robust cybersecurity program in place. We've established specialized fraud management squads, developed an in-house solution to detect and respond to fraud impacting financial institutions, partners interacting with M-Pesa, and also we have had quarterly fraud forums for financial institutions where almost 233 participants did attend these forums. On the screen, you'll see types of cases investigated, and in the year under review, data privacy is one of the cases that has shot up compared to last year. Our regulatory highlights. For the first time this year, we surpassed the quality of service regulatory target by 12% to achieve 92%. So this is the first year we've achieved a score over 80%. We also obtained trial spectrum for 5G, and we have now officially rolled out 5G. I think you saw that in the screen. Then we have secured NEMA licenses to roll out 4G, so NEMA supported us in the 4G growth you've seen and the 5G network. And also in the year under review, we managed to do various environmental audits. Looking ahead, we look to create awareness on 5G and its benefits to eradicate the existing conspiracy theories and leakages to COVID-19. So in the year under review, we'll continue creating awareness. We also look forward to providing feedback to the proposed Central Bank Act Amendment Bill, which seeks to extend the Central Bank of Kenya's mandate to regulate digital borrowing platforms. So this is what we are looking forward to on the regulatory front. From our platform, the highlights here are the launch of 5G and rollout of 5G, which I've already mentioned. I think we have 30 sites, planning to roll out 30 sites in the near future and 150 at the end of this big financial year. This is the 5th year running where we are first in quality of service scores as assessed by an independent third party. We've had significant growth in the enterprise customer front and also strong growth in our fiber as depicted by the graph in front of you. Looking at our platforms continuing, for the future focus, we want to expand the number of 5G sites to 150 in 9 towns over the next 12 months. We want to connect an additional 70,000 homes with fiber. We want to launch the Base video platform, which will enable online content creators to monetize their content. Officially launched the Mtandao mobile app, which empowers Safaricom customers using Android devices to monitor their network experience and easily and conveniently. We'll continue growing to the 4G coverage to 100%. Then finalize partnerships with Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud, and also continue to launch a product known as Bima that aims to mitigate the impacts of loss of life within family and also theft. Moving on to environmental stewardship, our highlights in the year under review has been attainment of the energy certification standard, ISO 5001-2018. We've also managed to be recertified under the environmental management standard, ISO 14001-2015. We continue reporting on our emissions. We've managed to now join the CDP, the Carbon Disclosure Project, joining over 8,400 companies reporting and using the Carbon Disclosure Platform. We continue on our tree growing initiative, and we aim to hit the 1 million mark end of this FY, but we've also engaged 1,000 community members in this initiative. We signed up to the Business for Nature call to action, so we're one of the companies that is supporting businesses for nature. Looking at the carbon footprint, we did not achieve our Scope 1 and Scope 2 emission reduction targets for this financial year, with overall carbon emission increasing by 10.5%. Scope 1 increased by 10%. When I look at Scope 3 travel, it reduced significantly by 33% due to the reduced travel by staff during the year as a result of COVID-19 restrictions. So for us to ensure that we meet the target going forward, we'll continue to transition our network sites to renewable energy sources, with priority being connecting them to the national grid and energy efficiency measures so that we can catch up on our net zero journey. Looking ahead, we want to expand our renewable energy solutions, mini-grid programs. We want to be a single-use plastic-free company by 2022. We are well on track to achieving this. We want to scale up our end-to-end integrated waste management beyond Nairobi. We've managed to pilot here in Nairobi. We are able to recycle, and you can see on your screen how we are doing with our recycling. If you look at the numbers that have gone down on the negative, is because we've not had employees working from the office. So automatically the waste went down, but we are going to expand this program to the regions. And also we want to digitize our environmental database so that it is easier for us to be able to collect environmental data and be able to calculate our footprint as we move along. Under innovation and partnerships, together with Vodacom, we completed the acquisition of M-Pesa Africa brand, product development and support services. We successfully submitted the bid for Ethiopia, and we were awarded as part of the consortia. We achieved advanced consulting partnership with Amazon Web Services. We launched the Lipa Mdogo Mdogo device financing initiative. And we also successfully implemented the public service IoT program for matatus. And as I had mentioned earlier, 4G growth has been very fantastic. On the screen, you'll also see our partnership ecosystem from agriculture, where we have DigiFarm. Under clean energy, we have MGAS and MCOPA. Under education, we have the revision tool Eneza. Under financial services, we have M-Shwari, M-Pesa, Fuliza, Alipay, and under health, we have MTIBA. So in this year, what is our focus? We are looking to launch the M-Pesa Super App and consolidate all the products and services under one app. We look to launch Afya Moja, which is a medical records health portability platform. We look to scaling our fertilizer e-subsidy and securing the license. So now we've already done that. Then we look to partner with Huawei for an innovative solution for hotels, restaurants, integrating their menus, and M-Pesa for ease of payment. So allow me to just take you through one key stakeholder. But here at Safaricom, we do define our stakeholders as people, communities, or organizations who are actively involved in our business and could influence our business outcomes in one way, or who may be impacted by the activities related to our business. Our stakeholders include, we engage with our stakeholders in the spirit of mutual trust and respect through both formal and informal channels. We engage in a transparent and honest manner, and we get insights from them that help us drive our Transforming Lives agenda. So we engage with the media, we have our shareholders, we have the business partners, the regulators, employees, society, and customers. I will just take a deep dive into one of the stakeholder groups, and that is the customer. So in the year under review, we embarked on our customer obsession journey, whereby we seek to deepen customer engagement and experience. Under customer obsession, we will work to add value continuously to our customers' experience of and interacting with us, using the various touchpoints and platforms to collect feedback regularly and prioritize customer needs. Our approach in deepening the engagement with our customers is based on the 6 pillars on the screen. Transparency, the writing is too little for me to read, but the 6 pillars, as you can see, is how we will be engaging with our customers. Future focus, customer obsession still remains a priority for us. We will provide tailored offers for our customers to address concerns of value and affordability. We will also continue to work on enhancing transparency in billing. We'll scale our penetration in the MSME space and SOHO space. We'll develop solutions that drive business and operational efficiencies for our customers, IoT, cloud, and hosting solutions and reliable internet. Then we will work to improve our customer NPS and brand consideration scores by leveraging on our customer data. In conclusion, why do we do this report? Simply put, what gets measured gets managed. Thank you for your attention.